This year marks the 40th edition of the Kantanka Tech exhibition. We had to bring the old things that were done about 40 years ago, outdoor all of them. And also, if you look at the electric car, for instance, the first one was made about 15 years ago. And we've been able to improve on it and been able to outdoor a new one. So this year, we're outdooring new the things that were outdoored years and years ago, and also with how far we've come with clinical research, food research, and also with the automobile. So this year, one of the new things that you can also see is when we give a free car to the Ghana military as well.
Okay, thank you. Nana, a lot of people were asking me questions like, why did you decide to exhibit the things that you brought into display this 40th anniversary? Can you tell us why did you bring those things?
Okay, it's not a new thing. I mean, it's something that we've been doing for 40 years. So the intention started from the old man's dream. And after believing in the dream and accepting the dream, I also decided to continue. The whole idea behind it is showing the black man that we are capable, we can do it. So it's not anyone that feels like, oh, one could school and do actually, because the people who were part of the cars that we are making, there's not anyone who has a master's degree or a doctorate degree or maybe even a degree for that matter. Most of the people that were part of the teams that were used to build the things have not even stepped in the classroom before. We have master's degrees and also other degrees as well, but this whole exhibition is to show that we are capable and also to exhibit things that we intend to commercialize on a commercial scale in the upcoming years. If someone sells a 5,000 Ghana cedi car to you, run away. How much is an engine? How much does an engine even cost? So if you are telling a car manufacturer to sell a car to you at 5,000 Ghana cedis, let me show you. Let me give you a small history. This is a company that has been running for the past 5 years. If you are comparing our company to other companies or other household names, you'll be making a big mistake. And if you are making comparisons with the vehicles that we sell, the brand new vehicles that we sell, as compared to the fairly used ones that are being imported into the country, you'd also be making a mistake, because if the only way you can make price comparisons is when you're comparing maybe my K71, the price of it, to a make and similar model as any other car company's own. Then you would be saying, okay, ours is expensive or theirs is expensive, ours is affordable or not. So with the prices, our prices have seen a reduction of 20,000 Ghana cedis and 15,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis in our various models due to the tax holidays that the government gave us recently. One of the things that answers this question is we are Ghanaians ourselves and we drive on the roads. I wouldn't want to make a car and break maybe some link bar or a spring or shock that is in our a suspension system that is in our car. So what we did in the first place was the reason why we even introduced SUVs were the thought of the bad road system that we have in this country. It was later on that we thought, okay, it is not everybody that lives in a very bad road network area. What we can do is also make little cars for people who cannot purchase or afford the big ones. So the road consideration was one of the first major thoughts that we had.
Okay, so people that really follow automobile companies will bear with me that automobile companies that really excelled in their countries received huge investment from their government or even individuals that lived in their country and also believed in the brand. We are here in Ghana, and personally I've witnessed Kantanka Automobile for more than 3 years. I've seen a couple of vehicles that has been done, and I've done comparison myself, and then just that the ones that I know I would love, I'm not up to that standard yet to purchase, but then I know it fits like the international standards. What is Kantanka Automobile looking for from the government of Ghana for them to do for Kantanka, so that in some few years to come or like in the future we will get to know that Kantanka Automobile is also a household name, not only in Ghana or Africa, but across the globe?
Thank you very much for this question. This has been a battle that we've been fighting for the past 10 years. Since inception, we've petitioned successive governments to come out with the policy direction for the automotive industry. Fortunately for us, last year, government has listened to us. We have the Ghana Automotive Development Policy in place. I can attest to the fact that this year alone, we've been able to save about 743,000 cedis out of 30 units of vehicles assembled. So if we should assemble 300 units, we are assured of about 7 million cedis savings that we are going to do out of the automotive policy. We thank government very much for this opportunity, and I can also tell you that government has been the major purchaser of Kantankan vehicles as of now. So government is doing well. What we only need is a little push for us to go that high that you are expecting. A push in more government procurement, and that is going to give us the leverage to move forward like the other auto giants.
Yeah, my name is Binding with Algo TV. Yeah, my question is in two folds. It looks as if there is a disconnect between Kantanka Automobile and Ghanaians. What is your outfit doing in terms of education and sensitization regards to what is it that you do, and what is it that you are offering to the Ghanaian? The second one is what is it that you're trying to solve for the Ghanaian populace? It looks as if most of the things that you produce are not what the Ghanaian populace need or want. So we just want to understand what is it that you are trying to solve. And in terms of commercialization, what are you bringing on board from the next year or the next 2 years coming? Please, can you help me in answering the question in three?
You first wanted to know what Ghanaians are expecting from us. Since inception, like my boss explained, we started from the SUV and we are scaling it down. Ghanaians are looking for, they say, Uber-like cars. And if you can see today, we've outdoored the cars that are meant to be used for Uber. And we've given a price range of between 40,000 and 45,000. We can assure you that anything, like my boss said, below that price, we are trying our best to manufacture and assemble cars that will cost as low as 7,000. But if you come out with such a car, it will even be lesser than a Bogoya. So we expect Ghanaians to come into terms with us and manage our 40,000 minimum price level for the cars that we've outdoored today. That is what we are doing now. That's the education that we are giving Ghanaians now, that we've started. Whatever Ghanaians have been asking us for, smaller cars, smaller engine capacity cars that will enable every Ghanaian with a minimum level of income buy. We are trying to do that for Ghanaians. We've started education. We've started previously, and we are still hammering on it today. That Ghanaians should come into terms with us, and then whatever they don't understand, we can tell. Our doors are opened. They can come forward so that we all put our heads together and see what is good for Ghana in the automotive industry.
Okay, my for kakra and so akyerɛkyerɛ na sebio ebetumi atwen Ghana for ne yen abomuno. Wo hwɛ at Kantanka Automobile yewo ade bia ye frɛ no adwumako bia ye frɛ no sɛ Kantanka suaye. Ewo suaye pon no so no de yewo wo ho no sɛ ye kyerɛ ade bia ye ewo ho. Si ye fa no sɛ fitting, ye fa no interior decoration, ewo car no automobile interior, body work, welding, and every aspect bia ewo a shine so bia no ye kyerɛ bi ewo ho no mo. And to bridge that gap no ye be a pono no a nipa bebre wo ho no mo musua sa adwuma no bi efri ya hwɛ ye ho. Enti ne sɛ wo hwɛ eye cars na me to answer sa question no enyo bia sɛ wotie me presentation na me ma ye bra ye wo exhibition stand na enyo bia na wo sika obetumi atɔ Kantanka 94 and you'll be an Osika or Bitwato Kantanka Mensa. Into sham models now, a bian and a bo, Kantanka Nante for an ebo, Edding. Say about for more, your Kantanka Monima Ewoho, your Kantanka Mensa Ewoho, your Kantanka Akofanaho, your Kantanka Monima, 2 different types. You want an electric vehicle. And a sanwo a 0.8 cc engine and so ho. They own to me ento Kantanka Mensano. Of Nitika Eberson, maybe a Kantanka Mensano Buono air call for Bese 200,000 Ghana cedis. And I say a range from 190,000 because of luxury na a walk car no into share your models are at every model base you will be you will need 2 types. You will be a Kantanka Omama luxury, you Kantanka Omama ordinary. Ordinary no call for Bese 100,000. And that's a 95,000. A big crowd call for even bear 75,000. Into year one in grades, looking at Ubia Sebio, ni bottom ne den hoye den ebeson afa. Pachomedasi.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Joseph Kobla Wemako. I'm a content creator at Opera News and I also write for other networks, a blogger as well. I must say that I am so excited with the kind of innovation that you are bringing out. If Ghanaians don't appreciate your good work, I appreciate it. And I know that in a matter of time, Ghanaians will learn to appreciate your good work. So keep it up.
Thank you.
But the question is, from now onwards, let's say 5 years from now, how do you intend to be, or how do you want to make it? Thank you very much.
So to answer that question, if there is any limit in the world or in the industry of vehicle making or in the industry of automobile, we intend to reach that limit. So Osha, one of the toughest things to do, the complexity of making a sedan is not as compared to that of making an SUV. And even making an SUV that is bulletproof is one of the toughest things that will be to me. Because one, you are looking at saving someone's life. Not anyone, maybe a high profile personnel will be alive. Into you, a lot of calculations go into it. And no, if we have been able to do that, what we intend doing the next few years, and say, in terms of motorbikes, even now, we didn't outdoor it, but you're trying for say 1 year, a year, you were electric aboboya as we speak. So 3 tires, now modify you were even electric aboso kind macho type nibi and so on. So we intend to explore everything when it comes to automobile or the car industry. I find it say EV vehicles, affordable vehicles, cheap vehicles, whatever it is. Even in terms of motorbikes now, we intend to reach that limit.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, my last question is, do you consider it a threat with the assembling of various manufacturing or car assembling companies from like VW and likes? Do you consider it a threat to your business?
No, like we always said, all the other auto giants coming in are not a threat to us at all. We consider it as something that is going to beef up, that's going to encourage us and give us more energy to produce more. They are coming in, is going to rather help us. We are going to team up with them and work together. We learn from them, they learn from us. Like we all say, we are already on the terrain. And we know this terrain very, very well. And we know cars that Ghanaians appreciate and love. Fortunately for us, Ghanaians are beginning to love Kantankan cars. So we don't consider them as a threat to us at all.